Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be with you on this Reckless Draft Speculation Tuesday with our guy Thor Nystrom from Betting Pros and Fantasy Pros.
Reckless Speculation.
And from his cave where all he does this time of year is crunch numbers, watch film. Thor, what is what's like a normal day like for you during this lead up to the draft? Do you shower? Like, what do you when's the last time you saw the sun?
Can I plead the fifth on both those questions?
Of course you can.
Yeah.
You want that?
I do watch a lot of film. I do a lot of research. That sort of stuff. I'm going through a lot of the PFF pages, and then we do a lot of the film cut-ups. Just for people that don't watch, they haven't seen the film cut-up. It's like play. So you can knock out a game in 3-4 minutes. This is like one after the other. See, a guy's career in very short period of time.
That's what baseball's trying to be actually in real time this year. Just go. I like that. Go.
Yeah, I'm on board for that. But I see some of that, and I don't know if it's spring training. I don't really follow baseball anymore. But then pictures that get up right away, and the guy kind of leaves the batter's box and walks around and do the nonsense. I'm on board for that.
This episode of Purple Daily here, we're bringing Thor Nystrom, one of the most in-depth draft experts you're going to find across the football media sphere. This is presented by TCL, now an official partner of the National Football League. No matter what you watch, TCL has award-winning TVs for any budget, any space, all with stunning picture quality. TCL makes more than just TVs to the upper mobile products, audio devices, home appliances. TCL brings you joy and simplicity through innovative technology. Learn more at TCL.com. So, did you guys, I was traveling last week. Did you guys do much on Will Levis last week?
You're funny, dude.
Where it becomes trickier for me with that is I've seen that kid.
Love you.
Panic under pressure and or just
Took an 8 grand for the window.
The ceiling is not enormous.
No, you need to like respect him too.
Tell me this. If he came here, let's say he fell.
Hey, that doesn't go inside.
You have 30 years, so you've got that year
No.
experience.
Get it. Leave it. Charlie, that does not come inside. That stays outside.
What are the odds? What are the odds that you could actually
Drop it. Charlie, drop it. Charlie, drop it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, you're not coming inside.
it's going to be a problem. Waiting here is going to coach you up and you're Kevin O'Connell. How far can you go when you're trying to fix all of the things that you talk about?
You said no. So you get so sticky.
To your question, Joe, from those two enormous red flags in the league throw, you can fix them because it's not that he's not capable of it. You see times when he does. It's more of a discipline with the mechanics thing than it's anything else. It's like not nuanced to the game because you see it even when there's no pressure, and he just sees like a guy going down the field.
No,
He doesn't even think about it. He just flex the wrist. Sometimes you see these insane.
Thanks for cleaning the kitchen. Charlie, come on, you gotta get a
The big one is from lunch tomorrow. No, I don't think it's expired. Huh? I don't know, you know how to make them like, hell no.
The number one thing that I've noticed over the last 5-6 years when I've been doing this, it's the guys who were performance creators under pressure. Drew Lock was one of the primary examples. I go back to where they're really good in clean pocket work and poor competition. When they play better competition, when they're under duress, their game's greater, and that's something that describes Will Levis.
The clean pocket thing is funny, and there are examples of guys that statistically struggled against pressure, in college. But then, like, whether it was staying for a year or getting...
You know one thing I adore from you? Is your heart. You have such a sensitive heart. And you care so much about other people when you don't have to, but you do. Yeah.
Oh my god.
What is that, Charlie?
That sounds like yeah.
Dang, that's not good for you. My shoulder, no, the pinch there. Pinch it. Oh, no, right here. Oh.
They go play action here on first down.
Yeah, they
Pressure right. And his first look is incomplete. I think he had done that down before he wanted to. He was right up in his
Obviously, it's better than Doug in terms of...
All right, we gotta talk to mom.
Right, like, I mean, he takes those shots, he will stand.
It wasn't a fumble, really.
We gotta talk to mom and boss about that. Yeah, baby.
Incompletion on first down. Now back to throw. There's one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Lions are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
I don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the
You're gonna shower?
result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. After the interception, here's Smith.
Oh.
As he throws there, incomplete. These two teams
He's trying to get the ball.
met up back in
Oh, my
September
bad.
in week 3. And it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit. The slot man in motion right.
Did I know that was going to happen?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. The tackle going to be made.
What was,
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st down, it's Smith. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino.
let me get the pick.
Too much time to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Slot man moves one. Again, Smith. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good, and the Lions are going to take the 3-0 lead.
You're funny. You're funny. You're funny. Papa, you just ate. Papa, you just ate though.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it again. So past
I don't know why Eddie Jackson doing that, bro.
The Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, the first time out, they had the interception. That stopped their drive 3 points the other way, so now they work from behind.
They do, but he's got to walk out on the field like he's working from ahead. All right, he's got to walk out like, hey, I just threw a touchdown pass, because all eyes on his team are on him. They gain their confidence from the way he reacts, his demeanor, and how he plays. He's got to show that he has confidence in himself.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going right back to Fant. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Hey, chill.
Guys that made it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Damn, he threw it so bad.
Picked up by Justin Reed, and the Lions are going to take over.
What are you doing?
CD, I know it's
What is that?
Oh,
you look sexy, don't you? All we need is to give you a little mate thing. Damn.
No doubt
You're off your
about
carry.
it.
Oh,
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have
you're off your
thrown that
carry?
ball, but remember, 2nd year, as you noted,
So is that a yes?
the job training. So he's going to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Gino now to throw. Throw left side, take it in. And able to get this one across the 40. He's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to get a lot of time.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle. The Lions at 9-3 here. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him. There was a guy ready and waiting to coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Smith.
Oh, he caught that still? How do you still catch that?
As the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. Off of play action, here's Smith. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Devin Reed defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On second down, here's Pierce. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. This defense for the Vikings, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I don't see it quantified, but I believe them.
Play action. It's Smith. Eluding, and he can't find a receiver.
Go, baby.
Devin White able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Here's Jackson. And out of bounds across the
Yeah, keep licking yourself, bruh.
38 yards officially. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Elijah Moore with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are able to answer the early 3 points and take the first quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over.
Oh, yeah!
And that fall incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a
Damn! Chill, bro.
But from the 15, the risk reward.
It's just so risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
Hey.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Oh, turn me into the person. Hey. Don't break that. Break that, I'm gonna break you.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Devin White able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Smith. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
It's going to be too terrible for this player.
3 on the play, and that'll be 3rd and 13.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity for the offense because of pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Played you, bruh. Played you, bruh.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. They're going now. Keep it to a long kick if indeed they end up trying one.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And just gonna leave it.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Completes it to Fant on the right side. Needed 10. 4th down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try and run for it. Gets around him. And they'll work it outside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
No!
There as that's batted down and incomplete.
That's a really nice job by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. Here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 6. That'll leave him with 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. There's a lose yardage here. With a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Nagar's kick is good. And the lead will increase to 6 now. It's 9-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with the field goal.
And anytime you give
Hey, JoJo's in this league.
Coach tells his defense, don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach told his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Eddie Jackson with a tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Smith. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it up. Vikings will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll get this complete to Jerry. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to get more pressure at the passer.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. It's complete. Isaiah Pacheco, 30 yards. Those guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Oh, my
God. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this is a show pass, this 2 show pass, and if I would kept out the run patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Ooh, boy. Playing that piss on you, boy.
For a loss of 11. Last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
They send a receiver in motion to the right. Third and long, it's Smith. He's going to lock one deep left side here.
Oh, that should have been my pick, dog.
They took their shot.
That should have been my pick, dog.
On is the player Brian Anger to kick this one away. They'll call it a punt of 44 34 yards. The return was for 7. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
They're certainly hoping for more of the same.
Oh my God!
Just be a copy of the last drive because I think this offense some new things that might be hidden in the playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On play action, they'll throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. That is taken in by the tight end, Ford. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 33 yards that time.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Follow.
One back in the backfield here in the carry. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little power pass here. They'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down about the 2-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
No!
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
On 4th down,
Let's go!
take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Manscaped.com. Check out with promo code PURPLE.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Turn from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, let me turn. Play.
Around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain here. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust them.
Boom, boy!
If they decide to take a shot.
The Lions are going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Smith. But able to slip across the 33. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. So we hit the visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando, Jonathan Kutchman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first... And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Finding Shakir across the formation. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. A throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Back to throw again. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Out is Chris Nagar now to try the field goal. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. Nagar's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And the slot man goes in motion left. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll try the air now with Smith. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing is Smith. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
To try again after the sack. Smith steps away to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half.
No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing on third down, Smith. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Darius Slayton, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
But he will not make it into the end zone. He stops short, and that might spell an end to their chances as this stays a 3-score game. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Here's Ty Long now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Now Geno on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Pierce gets this one running right. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That is caught. Rashad Bateman
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And now here is another interception. There he goes left side. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Smith. He finds Bateman over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Throwing now is Geno. He's got Slayton on the slant. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Panther Street, 19 tight.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And my goodness, another interception. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he floats one there, incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2,
Just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Smith. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it'll be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a spec.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
And Smith's throw complete there to Bateman. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. One last throw here for Smith. And it's incomplete. It's an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome, and this one's over. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
So for the Vikings, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all for me, heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know a way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasels. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't buy or believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap and